Hey everyone, it's the one and only magnificent bird, Buckbeak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm just simply going to be playing some Uno. And while I'm playing Uno, I'm also going to be going over all of the matches that are going to be happening at AEW Revolution, and I'm going to give my prediction as to who I think is going to win each of the matches, right or wrong, it doesn't matter. I like to do this every once in a while. The last time I did this, I think was in fact, I think it was all in last August. I believe that's the last time I did one of these, but yeah, anyway, I am getting a little bit better. I still have a slight cough, but I'm nowhere near as bad as I was, which is good. So hopefully I'm starting to get a lot better, and it sounds like I am, but you might hear me cough throughout the video, but that's just because I still have a little bit of a cough left. I don't know what I ended up getting. It might be allergies, or if I caught something from somebody, I don't know. But anyway, before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. And like always, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below. And if you aren't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button and share the video if you want to. If you do any of those four things, that would be very much appreciated. Now, let's play some Uno, shall we? Alright, first up, let's go over, I have all, so far, as of this recording, there are 10 matches listed for AEW Revolution this Sunday. So, the first match I'm assuming is a pre-show, because this is a trios match that I have that we're going to go over first. It's a six-man tag team match, and on one team you have Big Boom AJ and the Conglomeration. That would be Orange Cassidy and Mark Briscoe with Big Justice. Now I believe Big Boom AJ and Big Justice, they have something to do with Costco. I believe so, but anyway, we're going to get through this quickly. We just got more interesting matches to get to on paper. That team of AJ, Big Boom AJ, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe are going up against Johnny TV, which is John Morrison, and the M&M collection, that would be Mansoor and Mason Maiden. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but quickly, I think I'll tell you who I think is going to win. I think the team of Big Boom AJ, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe are likely going to win that match. I don't have any confidence of the washed out, watered down John Morrison and Mansoor and the other guy. I just don't see them. I don't give them any realistic chance of winning. So I'm gonna go with Big Boom AJ, Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe to win, just because like the other three, I just don't buy that they have an actual legit chance. Anyway, now let's get to the main card. First up on the list, next up is we have a steel cage match
Red.
between Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. And who am I going to pick to win this steel cage match?
Red.
I'm gonna pick Will Ospreay to win the steel cage match. Although I could see them going with Kyle Fletcher. But we'll see.
Don't stop now.
If I was booking the show, I would definitely have Will Ospreay winning.
Those fake ads really drive you mad. The game looks...
Yes, they do. This stupid ad. Okay, anyway. The steel cage match, if I was booking the show, I would have Will Ospreay win. I do think he will win. But I could see Kyle Fletcher once again beating Will Ospreay because back in, I think it was November, Kyle Fletcher did beat Will Ospreay, so I could see them giving him the win, but I would go with Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is just the bigger star in comparison, so I'm going to go with Will Ospreay to win the steel cage match. Next up, we have a singles match for the AEW Continental Championship between Continental Champion Okada defending against Brody King. And realistically, Brody King should probably win just because he's the stronger of the two, but I do think Okada is going to end up retaining. And there's going to be a long-term reason as to why I think Okada is probably just going to retain again, because later on this year he'll have a potential opponent for the Continental Championship, very likely. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Okada to simply retain. Man, this ad, oh my gosh. Can we actually get back to what you guys tuned in for? I don't care about homescapes. Now I gotta turn the damn thing back again. My God. Really? Another damn ad? Well, let's continue on with the predictions anyway. I mean, alright, so I have Okada beating Brody King just because, like, there's a potential match that might be happening later on this year. Next up, we probably have one of the few exciting, maybe a match of the night highlight, maybe. The next match is another singles match between MJF and Hangman Adam Page. So yes, I guess Adam Page is supposed to be a babyface now, even though just last year he set Swerve Strickland's house on fire. Not his actual house, but that's something a heel would do. But I guess MJF is the better heel, but I guess they are trying to push Adam Page to be a tweener going into a baby face, because this past Wednesday, you know, MJF and Adam Page, they were brawling each other, and MJF tried to catch Adam Page on fire. He poured like gasoline on him. He poured gasoline on Adam Page, and he tried to, you know, light him on fire, but he obviously got stopped. So,
skip.
Who do I think is going to win this one? Um, excuse me. Who do I think is going to win between Adam Page and MJF? I'm not 100% confident which way they will go, but if I had to pick one, which I'm gonna pick one, I'm gonna go with MJF for no logical reason. Just although Adam Page could end up giving him a fight, absolutely. I think it's gonna be a great match between those two. But yeah, give me MJF to beat Adam Page. Perhaps they can get a match or two, or even three out of this. So I say give me MJF for no apparent reason. So, all right, next up, we have a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And it's between the Hurt Syndicate of Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin defending against the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd, and Truth Magnum. And I mean, it is good. It is cool that the Outrunners are getting this chance. But let's be honest. I don't see the Outrunners. I just don't realistically see the Outrunners beating the Hurt Syndicate. So give me the Hurt Syndicate to retain, just because. Only because they haven't had the titles. Oh no, is there a way to mute this? I don't want to spin. I don't see any way I can mute this. Damn, okay. As soon as these ads stop interrupting, I'll continue on with my predictions. There we go. Okay. Sure. Now will I be able to, hold on. I guess not. What the hell? Well, I guess not. I don't know. Let's move on. So yeah, give me the Hurt Syndicate to beat the Outrunners, just because they recently won them from Private Party, the tag titles. Next up, we have a singles match for the AEW TBS Championship between Mercedes Moné defending against, I know I'm probably going to get this name wrong, but just bear with me. Mercedes Moné is defending the championship against Momo Wannabe. I'll be honest, I have never heard of this woman before. Momo Wannabe. So, just because I have never heard of this woman, and she's a wrestler of somewhere in Japan, I believe. Anyway, for that very fact that I've never heard of Momo, I am going to pick Mercedes Moné to retain. So, because like, two women's wrestlers that should have probably realistically beat Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné has already beaten both of them, and she's actually beaten one of them twice. So
Red.
So, yeah, give me Mercedes Monet.
Super duper.
Just because I've never heard of Momo. Like, if Britt Baker and Chris Statlander can't beat Mercedes Monet, I don't see what chance Momo has. So yeah, give me Mercedes Monet. Next up, once we get through this damn ad, I will get to the next match. We are almost done with the match predictions. All these damn ads keep interrupting my progress, okay? Next up, we have a singles match to determine the number one contender for the AEW World Championship. And this match is between Swerve Strickland going up against Ricochet. So yes, Ricochet is now, well, he's been a heel for a little bit, but yeah, Ricochet is a heel, and he has a rivalry going on against Swerve Strickland. And the first time Swerve Strickland and Ricochet met one-on-one in AEW, Ricochet actually beat Swerve Strickland by conveniently and geniusly low blowing Swerve Strickland so the referee couldn't see it on an episode of Dynamite. So, do I think Ricochet is going to go 2-0 against Swerve Strickland? I do not. I don't. I would have said it's possible if it was just a normal one-on-one match, but however, the fact that this match is to determine the next number one contender for the AEW World Championship,
Yellow.
Since this match is to determine the new number one contender for the AEW World title, I just don't see Ricochet jumping. I don't think he's ready for all of that. So I'm going to go with Swerve Strickland to be the new number one contender for the AEW World title. Who knows when that day or that match will happen, but I don't see Ricochet winning since the world title, since the number one contendership is at stake in this match. I don't see it. So we'll see, but I feel 90% confident that Swerve Strickland will get his win back against Ricochet. Next up, we have probably one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. It's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere. It's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match for the AEW Women's World Championship between four-time AEW Women's Champion Timeless Toni Storm defending against Mariah May. Now, when I said that they were having this match, their third match against each other for the women's championship, I told you guys I probably would have to think about who I thought was gonna win. I'm gonna go with Timeless Toni Storm retaining. Yeah, give me Timeless Toni Storm to retain. Although with Tony Khan's booking, he could just hot potato the title back to Mariah May. I mean, that's very possible, but I don't know. I don't feel like Toni Storm is going to lose the title yet. She may end up having another pretty lengthy title reign. So, give me Timeless Toni Storm to retain in what I hope will be a pretty good matchup between the two. These two have not disappointed when facing each other yet. So yes, give me Timeless Toni Storm to retain. Next up, we have a singles match for the AEW International Championship between Takeshita defending the International Championship against Kenny Omega. Now, back in that tag team match at Australia's Grand Slam, Kenny Omega did pin... as soon as I can get my words right, during the tag team match, Kenny Omega did pin Takeshita in order to get this title match. And some of you, or a lot of you, are thinking, yeah, you want to see Kenny Omega win, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just because of one reason. It might be more than one reason, but this is the most obvious reason that I can think of why Kenny Omega's probably not going to win. Because like I said, there's a potential match that might be happening in the summer. And that match would be between Okada, the Continental Champion, potentially facing Kenny Omega. So, I do think Takeshita is going to probably retain. Although it would be a cool surprise to see Kenny Omega beat Takeshita again.
Reverse.
I just don't think it's going to happen, personally.
Reverse.
So yeah, give me Takeshita to retain. And now, finally, for the main event and the last match of the night of Revolution, we have the main event for the AEW World Championship. And it's going to be between the AEW World Champion Jon Moxley defending against Adam Copeland, or Edge, as most of you know him.
Draw cards.
And who do I think is going to win? Until proven otherwise, I'm confident in my pick that Adam Copeland will. Oh my goodness. What an ad. Oh, okay. Thank goodness it at least let me mute it. Now, I am still confident until proven otherwise. I am confident in saying that I truly believe that Adam Copeland is going to be the one to dethrone Jon Moxley and will win the AEW World title. But I don't think it's going to end there. Christian Cage has a contract to use for an AEW World title match anytime he wants to. So, I think after the match, when Edge is declared the winner and he's holding up the world title, it's going to be very short-lived because either the ratings killers, the Death Riders, are going to jump him from behind, or Christian Cage's little family, as he likes to call it, is going to jump Edge beforehand. So that would be... So I think either the Deaf Riders or Nick Wayne and... shit. What's that guy's name? Oh, crap. Anyway, the point is, I think that Edge is going to either get jumped. Either way, he's going to get jumped by either Jon Moxley's group or Christian Cage's group. And then when he's beat down, Christian Cage is going to cash in his contract and he's going to beat Edge once again, 1, 2, 3. I think Christian Cage is going to end up walking out of Revolution as the new AEW World Champion. Yes, they have done this before with the TNT Championship, but I wouldn't put it past them to do the same thing. You know what? As long as Jon Moxley is no longer the world champion, I'm fine with it. Tony Khan, you have to get the world title off of Jon Moxley. Nobody wants him as world champion. How's that so hard to understand? It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen, bro. Like, come on now. And there are all of my predictions for AEW Revolution. Now, if there are any other matches that aren't confirmed at the time of this video, I won't get to them. I mean, 10 matches is still quite a number of matches. The only, I don't know, this lineup doesn't look all that bad. The only one that I'm like, why is it happening on pay-per-view, is that 6-man tag match.
Skip.
But again, that is meant to be a pre-show match or whatever. So they could have done something better than that. I don't know. Just other than that match, the rest of the matches honestly don't look too bad. I know I give a lot of shit to Mercedes Moné, but you know, Mercedes Moné is a better wrestler than she is a talker. So
Skip.
I'm sure Mercedes Moné and whoever Momo is will be able to carry a decent match.
Yellow.
We'll see. We shall see.
Draw a card.
Some of them I feel pretty confident in. Some of them I'm like, I could see them going either way. We'll see.
Reverse.
We will see. So I think that's all I got for any
Reverse.
AEW discussion. Now, let's, you know what, let's talk about, Elimination Chamber. Why not? I know I'm a little late to the discussion, but you know what? John Cena and Cody Rhodes won't be on TV for 2 damn weeks anyway, or a little more than a week at this point, so it doesn't matter that I'm that damn
Don't
late
stop now.
to the party. But anyway. Oh man, Elimination Chamber. Let's just skip right to the end, because the end part is really all that matters. Okay, I am back. Now, as I was going to discuss before I was so rudely interrupted, we're going to talk about Elimination Chamber, the end part anyway. I mean, you got Jade Cargill, who came back and attacked Naomi, but like, is the large portion of the fan base all that interested in who attacked Jade Cargill? compared to what I'm about to talk about? Probably not. So,
Skip.
Jade Cargill, I'm gonna be honest, had it a lot better in AEW, but anyway, that's besides the point. Okay, let's talk about the last part of Elimination Chamber. So,
Skip.
John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber after making CM Punk tap out. So that means John Cena is going to be facing Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. So here we go. We have Cody Rhodes that comes out after the match.
Uno. Green.
So we have Cody Rhodes that comes out after the match.
Uno.
And then you have The Rock comes out shortly after.
Red.
And you have Travis Scott with him. Like, okay, that's the only thing about this that I didn't like. Like, who the hell is Travis Scott, right? I mean, I know he's supposed to supposedly be a singer. You know, whether if you're a fan of his or not, which I'm clearly not. But anyway, that's the only awkward thing about this is Travis Scott. Like, why is he out there? Anyway, so The Rock pretty much wants to know, hey, Cody Rhodes, are you going to sell your soul to me or not? You know, because if you say yes, you will get everything that you ever wanted. And the American dream will live on, or the American nightmare will live on. But he says pretty much if you say no, that dream dies tonight. And Cody Rhodes pretty much says, you know, Rock, I want it all. He says that my soul doesn't belong to me anymore. It belongs to this ring and all these people. So he pretty much says, hey, Rock, go fuck yourself. I expected him to tell him no, but to tell him to go fuck himself? Yes, that was a badass face. That was a badass baby face moment by Cody Rhodes. We need that more from baby faces. Oh man, to tell potentially the most powerful man in WWE to go fuck himself? Oh, buddy, this is where it starts to get good now, because John Cena is in the background hyping up Cody Rhodes, and he goes to shake his hand, and he gives Cody Rhodes a hug, but then John Cena, he gets this serious look on his face, like he's about to turn into the Terminator, and then that's when The Rock gives him the, I don't know if you call it the death slash or whatever you want to call it. He looks at, John Cena's looking at The Rock is looking back at John Cena, and he does the 3 fingers across his throat, and that's when you know, after that, John Cena lets goes of Cody Rhodes, and that's when he kicks him in the balls, officially turning heel, and then he proceeds to beat the hell out of him, using Cody Rhodes' watch as brass knucks. Then he beats him down some more, ripping his shirt off, and using Cody Rhodes' own tie to choke him, to want to almost like he's like got murder in his eyes. And that's when The Rock, like after he's took Cody Rhodes' shirt off, that's when The Rock uses that belt and he whips Cody Rhodes like an absolute dog with that belt. And then, like, you got, I don't know what the hell Travis Scott's doing. He's got some kind of, it looks like he got cologne, and he's, like, moving his arms up and down. I'm like, what the hell is this fool doing over here? I'm like, that's the only thing about the segment that I did not like at all, is what the hell is Travis Scott? What's he got to do with John Cena, The Rock, Cody Rhodes? Like, I'm sorry. That was just the worst part of this whole segment. If you had to have one bad thing out of that segment, it was Travis Scott just randomly being there. Like, so fucking weird. Like, so weird. Now, let me talk about who I think is going to win. Okay, I'm going to talk about the WWE title match that's coming up. Now, who do I think should win that match? I'm going to be completely honest. You're not going to hear any bullshit. You're going to hear my own opinion. I think Cody Rhodes should retain. Absolutely. Only for one reason. This is the main reason. I know a lot of people are excited. Yes, heel John Cena, right? It is very unexpected. A lot of people didn't think it would ever happen. I understand that. But here's the thing. Cody Rhodes' story to beat a part-timer to win the WWE title only for him to lose it to another part-timer. Think about it. I just don't love that idea, but I could see maybe John Cena potentially winning. I could. Because of the, oh shit, he's a heel now, so you know. So we'll see what his reasoning is exactly for turning heel. It's probably going to be because I needed to do anything to make sure I win number 17 before I retire, right? But I don't love that for Cody Rhodes, because he ended up beating a part-timer to win the title only for him to drop it to a part-timer. I don't like that. That's just me personally, but I'm sure a lot of you will probably disagree. I honestly think Cody needs to retain, but that's just me. I'm sure John Cena will probably end up winning, but I think it would be a mistake long term, because you think John Cena's going to be there every single pay-per-view to defend the title if he hypothetically wins? No, I don't think so, because he is a part-timer. That's the thing. You want to... I know a lot of people are going to they will probably end up cheering. I mean, not the casuals, but more of the hardcore fans will probably end up cheering heel Cena over Cody Rhodes. I get that, but long term, Cody Rhodes should absolutely retain. That way there will be a world champion regularly on both brands. But I could see them going with John Cena because of the shock factor of, oh, he's a heel, you know, hot shot booking. That's just what I feel like. But we'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong and they decide to have John Cena not win. But I could see that happen. I realistically could see that being a possibility. But we'll see. I think I might play one or two more games and then I'm going to call it. Because I haven't really gotten into much of a coughing fit. And then you might be able to hear it. You might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit. My voice isn't completely gone. It's from where I've been sick. It's not as, it's not as there as it normally is. So I'm just going to do one more game after this, and then I'm going to call it. I don't think I have much else
Draw
left to
4.
say.
Don't stop now.
Yeah, this is exactly why I don't want to do too many. Because of all these damn ads. Okay, come on. Let's get to one more game of Uno and then I'm calling it.
Red. Reverse. Red. Yellow.
Bro. Alright, fine. It's gonna cost your partner
Yellow.
whatever.
Draw 4. Uno. Uno. Uno.
There we go.
Red.
Well done. There we go. That'll work.
Super duper.
Okay, I think that's going to be a good place to call it for now. I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support and for stopping by. And if you're new, welcome on in for the first time. I'm glad to have your support and thank you for your time. And let me know down below, do you have any predictions for AEW Revolution? Or do you have any thoughts on what happened with WWE Elimination Chamber? Definitely feel free to let me know your thoughts down below. And I am Buckbeak, and I'm going to go fly away back to my nest. Until next time, bye guys.